We can do it.
All we literally need is if we get like more than like 35 people alive past the Felheart, it's a free kill, basically, as long as you guys don't stack up. Like, it's crazy. On Math, when you're meant to be stacked, you guys are like spread out. On this fight, when you're meant to be spread out, you're stacked up. It's just beggar's belief.
And I'm popular. I can't help it if people want to be around.
So, talk to the rat.
I'm out of range.
Actually, the guy takes you there too. You talk to the second from the top.
Yeah, but so you're a little bit further away from the orb. It's not quite. We're
Are you serious?
speed running
You're
the corpse run, bro. It's like 10 yards, man. We're speed running the corpse run.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. So I walked 20 yards more than I had to.
Yeah, exactly, dude. You need to put a ticket in about that. You probably have durability loss on your boots.
Rep.
Durability loss on your boots, so now mine are speed XDD.
Seriously, that's extra damage to my knee joints.
Cartilage,
At
dude.
my age, that 20 yards means something.
This game is literally unplayable
Please put
without
that
shakes
ticket
and
in. I can't wait to see the screenshot of it.
Oh. Never again should one of those ads be randomly killed. Unless it's on the tank.
But if it's on the tank, it's not random. That's calculated.
Okay. It's like most people have the buffs that they need.
I need kings and you just kings.
Yeah, King's real quick on Paladins because we need to pull. We need to pull in the next 10 seconds, so King's Paladins should be pretty doable.
I got a potion in my horns.
Hank's in position here.
2.
Healer's in position. Let's pull it down to us. It shouldn't matter where we pull from. That's pretty movable at the start. So remember, just DPS Skull right now as you can, as you're able. But we don't kill it until it charges. So we got throw stone there into the raid. Don't be near Riadris, guys. Don't be near Riadris. Seeing a lot of people near Riadris. Thinking that a lot of people are hitting the boss right now too, when they shouldn't be. Yeah, nobody hit the boss, guys. That's why we're near wiped because of people not listening over and fucking over again.
Okay, what's going on here? Like,
it's people just not listening. 1 or 2 people fucking us over every pull. It's starting to actually get really aggravating.
Oh boy, I got popcorn.
Wait on X.
Calm down on X.
No, we just have too many people that we should just wipe this. So we're gonna wipe this as soon as these ads are dead, probably. See how it goes. So square, wait for it to charge, and then you kill square. What's the threat, Nasco?
13, 9, 14.
Go square, go
Take
square.
it.
Kill square, kill square, kill square.
You have
kill
taunt resist?
Wait on Moon. Wait on Moon. Wait. Alright, kill Moon now. Kill Moon.
So we'll do this as an exercise. We're pretty much almost guaranteed dead with how many players we have dead, but yeah. I got threat now, Riadris, so. People standing near me. Don't do that. It's on the left side.
Want anybody up?
No.
No.
Can get the
Presentation?
taunt in 10 seconds.
Yeah, Drush, go do the taunt swap.
Wait,
They're just
7.
reaching 10k now.
Taunt now.
Now's good.
Lollipop?
You gotta resist.
I had to wait 1 second for the debuff.
Trolley pop, popcorn. Trolley pop, popcorn.
Oh, we got a living stone on somebody different in there. This should be fine though.
Aini?
It's on the left hand side, I need. Mark up on Drush. So guys, remember we don't kill this until the living stones died, so get it to about 20k HP. So slow down on DPS right now, slow down on DPS, bit lower, slow down, a little bit lower, just a little bit lower. Go ahead,
Stone,
go ahead,
there's a stone, kill stone,
kill the stone, kill the boss, kill boss, kill boss, kill boss.
Drush gets stuck in the popcorn. Alright, he's gonna.
It's fine, kill the boss guys, kill the boss, quick, quick, quick. Okay, so spread out, spread out, spread out. As soon as these first ones spawn, everybody kills them. Pull square further back, please, a little bit. Spread out more, max range on that thing. So we have these first throw rocks going. Kill these living fragments. Kill the living fragments, guys. Flame strike, move your character. Now you should go do your first taunt swap right now. Taunt back, Nesco. So off tank, go do your first taunt swap right now. Make sure we're dispelling burning flesh.
Grabbing chasms.
And as soon as you've done your first taunt swap, look where I am off tank. This is where you go, back here. And then if you're designed to attack a living fragment, you go attack living fragments. So I'm only seeing me and Drush back here. Where's Shang-Chi? You die?
No, Shang-Chi's up.
Where are you, Shang-Chi? You gotta get over to me quick. That's behind the raid, all the way behind the raid.
Oh, it can go that far? Okay.
It's a 100-yard range.
My bad then.
So go ahead and kill the Felheart. Go ahead and kill the Felheart, guys. Yep, and now attack the one you're meant to attack. If you're on living fragments, you're on living fragments. I still don't see Shang-Chi anywhere. So, Shang-Chi, you gotta get more centralized so the DPS don't have to move. Nasco, what's the threat gap? 20k, that's good. So Shang, you need to get closer to the middle, bud. Way closer to the middle, because DPS are having to move around right now. We don't want the DPS to have to move around. We want to stack them so they can cleave, and then we spread back out. So way close. So you see the star mark, Shang-Chi? You need to be a bit closer to me. And nobody else should be back as far as Drush, Shang-Chi, and I.
There's a lot of livings up. Help with the livings.
There's only 3, it's fine. Livings are fine. You about to overtake on...
You
on
can,
what
you can
mob?
taunt on Skull.
It looks like
Kang is second on my fragment on Sun Square. Shang, can you come taunt back off again?
Yeah, after the next living fragment, do it.
Oh,
Just
is there
stop your
resistance?
DPS and wait. Just stop your DPS and wait. So after the next living fragment, go ahead and do your taunt swap. So throw rock right now on somebody. So after these are dead,
Okay, go back.
go and do your taunt swap. So kill these living
Archon
fragments.
is pretty close to Drushkon next.
Yeah, so he shouldn't be doing
Just
any
take it off
DPS
me.
though, so it should be completely fine. Be completely fine because he's not doing any DPS. Kill these living fragments. And this is the fight, guys. This is the fight. So we get here with 40 people. It's pretty easy. We're gonna keep going like this. No reason not to, but people see these mechanics more. But yeah, this is the fight, guys. Okay, don't be near me at the star in the back if you can help it. I know obviously you guys are kiting, so it's really difficult. How are we doing on the threat lead there on square
We're
X?
at about 30k.
What about on X, guys?
Act is like 100.
Square is 100k too. Okay,
Yeah.
good. So this works, guys. We just need people not to get
this
like
one.
28 people dead in phase 1.
What happened in the beginning there?
People didn't listen. They pop full trinkets, will cool down DPS the boss on pull, and they caused living stones to be in the raid. 3 times, and it's just unhealable damage or something like
So it's like 10k. If you want, you can do the attempt.
that. Sinning, just go ahead and switch to square, Sinning. Sinning, go ahead and switch to square, and Readra switch to skull. But you see, like, we can do this pretty much forever. So all we need is, right now, if we had all our DPS up, we have won, right? We've already won the fight. So next pull should be the kill, if this one isn't. I mean, maybe we can kill it with who we have alive, probably not, but very little raid damage going out. Just make sure you're moving when Flame Strike's casting, because obviously it's telegraphed. It's only going to be where people were standing, so just move. Living Fragments dealt with really good. It's like, I wouldn't waste any consumables on this one.
Don't
But we're
again.
running out. No, those people.
Vulture.
Sinning's not on it. Little Magi's got 4k. Little Magi just got an X as well. So the plan here is like we do these taunt swaps and then you guys switch. So if people aren't dead, you switch DPS, yeah? So like for example, if everybody's alive, for example, Skull group will switch to X, and X group will switch to Square, and Square group will switch to Skull. Yeah, you're in Skull, Sunny. So let's do this next pull. Should be the last pull. People have seen now why we don't dot the boss on pull. People have seen why you basically don't want to do anything on pull, apart from let Readras, who's the off tank, take the first couple, because the thing is we can't do a warrior off tank. This is obviously the right strat, because look how long we kept it going there with half the raid dead. We got all of them to, what, 50% with, what, like 6 DPS alive?
Could you reiterate when you wanted to switch from like Skull to X and X to Square?
Yeah, so it's real simple. Just watch your threat meter. If you get within 5k of the person that is above you, your whole group should be switching.
Okay.
So as soon as the first person gets within 5k, obviously at the start we're gonna have to do 2 tank rotations because you can't get enough threat. But that should be fine. So what we'll do, we'll call the first swap. After the first swap, we'll do another taunt, and that should be the last taunt rotation we do.
Can you help me understand that for my raid leader brain?
Yeah, so we get about 20k threat, 30k threat at the start, right?
Yep. And then there's a taunt. So
And then there's a taunt, but it's too little threat to like reliably control them. So we have to do one more taunt swap, but we wait for the Living Stone to go out after it. We'll probably do 1 DPS group switch, and then do another taunt swap after a Living Stone, just so it's not as hectic. For example, like the Skull people will attack X, and the X people will attack Square, and the Square people will attack Skull. That way, it's easier on threat, right? Like, because the threat's not shared between them. So if Archon has 30k on Square, he has 0k on Skull, so he can just switch to Skull and just keep pumping. Obviously a little bit of repositioning, but that should be fine.
I know the DPS are catching up to the off tank, which is eating the rocks, but I thought there was taunt swaps.
There is, but the thing is we can't, so we're 50, 60 yards away from the ads, right?
Yeah.
So we have to wait for, it's just doing a switch of the DPS groups once just means that we have more time to make, to get the fight under control before we go do it again. We did it there, basically. We just did it there, except a lot of the DPS were dead. So the key thing is this is DPS. If you're assigned to Skull, and you see you're not staying below Nasco, you're staying below me. If you're assigned to X, you're not staying below Drush, you're staying below you're not staying below Blue Rays, you're staying below Drush. If you're assigned to Square, you're not staying below Etch, you're staying below Shang-Chi. Does that make sense? And that's a hard step. That's if you go over, you wipe. So if you think, oh, I have nothing to do, my meters, we don't care, man. That's what the trade is. It's
How
not
many
worth
tries
it.
are we having for tonight?
How many tries? What do you mean?
I mean, till what time we are raiding?
Oh, another 52 minutes.
How much?
But 52 minutes.
Oh, okay, okay.
But we should kill this on the next attempt. Like, most of our wipes have just been overzealous play, really. As we've seen now, everyone got a good look at it there. This fight is so easy. Once you get the tanks on the taunt switches in the back, this fight is free, guys.
New Hellstones, pick them up.
Hellstone's
We're
the back,
doing
yep.
military. We're doing military after this, right?
Probably not. Unless somebody else wants to lead out. I don't want to lead out. I have like 90 minutes sleep or something, 2.5 hours maybe at most.
Finish buffs.
I should post it.
Got 6 in health, I don't know what from. We need Mark still on group 6 and Beldrin. Where is it? It's all the way up. So it's going to be coming down into us. Fuck's sake. I'm so bad.
We're square.
It's there.
They're square.
Okay, so guys, don't overheal on pull. Do not attack the boss. Whatever you do, don't attack the boss. Don't be precasting a rank 12 greater heal with Eye of the Dead proc, and do not.
Okay, I got a dodge. Sorry, now. And a taunt resist. Holy
That's fine.
fuck!
And remember on Skull, just don't kill it early. Wait for the charge. Nice and controlled. This fight is not a DPS race, guys. Stay away from Readris.
Kill Skull.
Okay, we're getting fragments in the raid, but that should be the last one, right? Readris, you second. You're too close, Readris. Back up.
Yeah. Second.
Oh.
Wait on X. Wait on X.
Top everyone up. Don't kill anything. Top everyone up. Get established
Kill
here.
X. Kill X. Kill X.
Never too early to Healthstone. Readris, you should be able to get a bit deeper now. Hopefully away from people. Oh, it's crushing me.
Get
Just heal
square
Readris
low.
through it.
Don't kill square.
Is somebody above Readris, or is he just too
Elvira?
close?
It's close.
He's close.
Drush, watch Readris. I'm gonna do taunt swap in 6 seconds. Be careful on Moon. Kill Moon when it goes back.
Kill Moon. Kill Moon. Kill Moon.
Taunt whenever you can,
Power.
let's go.
I got popcorn on me when I was rubbing my eye. So I'm sleepy.
Should be on me now, right? So just be away from me. Okay, guys, nice and controlled now. We got 40 players alive. Look, don't risk your life here. Health stones, fire protection potions. I would suggest a fire protection potion for everybody if you've got it. You probably should have been pre-pop. Myth Black, you have the popcorns on you. You need to go left and back. Myth Black, good job, man. You're going in the right spot. Remember, we don't kill this boss until Living Stone is dead. Somebody just watch the threat, please, for when Drush gets going, because, yeah, my game's broken.
Yep, I got you. It's 10k. It's 10k.
Is it 10k right now? Then Drush could probably go, right? Yeah, you should go.
Yeah,
get
now's
it.
good
Yeah,
time.
go get it,
7,
Drush.
6, 7, 6.
And then you got to intervene out. We might get a Living Stone on the raid right here. Just chill, guys. Just chill.
Yeah, casters don't pass George. Don't pass George.
Drush, did you get the taunt or did it resist?
No, it resists. Kang is
Stop.
over. Alright, Drush got it. Good.
Yeah. Intervene me, Drush, if you got it. Good. Alright, it's on Drush. Crush is on Syl. Just take it back there, it's fine. It's on Chi.
Chi.
Okay, some people are standing too close to Drush. I think I might have been one of them. So remember, guys, we don't kill the boss until after Living Stone. So chill. We're gonna get one more Living Stone after this
Shay
before
too
we kill the
close
boss.
to Drush. Shay too close to Drush.
One more. So don't kill the boss, guys. Don't kill the boss. We're waiting for a Living Stone. Do not kill the boss. A little bit lower. Get it a little bit lower. Just Archon. That's good. That's good. We're waiting for a Living Stone. Do not kill the boss. Do not kill the boss. Still not killing boss on Jig. Kill this Living Stone. Kill the Living Stone. Kill the boss now. Kill the boss now. Spread out, and back up if you're ranged. Get to max range.
Popcorn right in the middle. Right in the middle.
Kill these living fragments. First living fragments. All DPS cooldowns right now. Hellstones. Anything you've got to live. Caden's
Dower's
dead.
down.
Readris, I need you to res Caden as soon as possible, please. How much threat have we got? That's good.
Dower's also down.
Get your tank switches in, guys. Get your tank switches in. Next, go top map, please. whoever I didn't call to get Caden, get Radris, please. Sissy, get Radris, I guess. No, Sissy, not Radris, get Dower, Sissy.
Tower.
Got it.
Okay,
Pulling
we've done our
Dower
tank
now.
switches, right? So get the Fell Hearts down. Get away from Drushka and I. Don't be super far in the back now. You can step a little bit forward, please, away from these. If you're assigned to living fragments, you need to be on these living fragments in the back, guys. Get that Fell Heart down and then push forward. Shang needs help on his living fragment, please, on the right there, melee. So living fragment DPS is Perceptions, Krazen, Padre, Beldrin, Aini, Mini Madness. Kang, you gotta come closer to us, brother. You're too far on an island over there. So mini push forward, mini, and all the DPS you push forward and then you turn around. Flame strike, move out. So remember, you're staying below second threat. You're not staying below first threat, you're staying below second threat. Spread out as much as you can, guys, and you can spread forward and back a little bit, guys. Seeing people too close, right? Too close together. So there's a couple of mages that can move forward and move closer to the boss.
4k on skull.
Just don't be in melee. So skull group go X. Skull group go X, please. Skull group go X. X group go square. Square group go skull.
You have to down, George.
I can
Shang,
I
come
can
top.
now. I can come now. After the next living fragment, Drushk and Shang do your taunt swap. Make sure we're cleansing
weave up.
burning flesh. Taunt off me, Nesco. And then get to the back as soon as you can with your new fragments. Flame strike, move
Grab
out
the
of that.
1v2 again.
Flame strike, move out of that. Like we're behind on square significantly, but that should be fine. We can deal with it later. Remember, we aren't killing these ads. Sinning, I'm gonna have you go X. You're doing way too much threat on that. Go X Sinning. And I'm gonna have Wholesome. You're gonna go Skull to replace.
Need taunt the
okay?
next.
Square, you have plenty of lead on square, so that's fine. So just keep this going, guys, like this. Those we got plenty of lead. Tons of lead right now. It should be impossible for you guys to pass. So only way we have right now is flame strikes, death. So keep dispelling, keep people topped off. Remember, we do not kill these ads. Keep kiting in the back. Glacier's down to something somehow. That's fine. We can keep going. Just keep pumping. Mana potion is really big here.
What are we bringing these ads to?
Bring him to about 10% for now. So 10% for now, which should be about 100k health. We'll get him a little bit lower after that. So X is really low, so I'm going to have Archon go on square as well, please. Make sure we have the curses up. It looks like we do have curses up on most of them, which is good. Threat seems really fine. Shouldn't be a problem. Threat, Flame Strike, move out of Flame Strike, guys. So X is 14%. So X group, you're gonna stop at 10% and you're gonna just bring square down too. So X group, go help on square now, please. Obviously don't stack up too much, guys. So X is at 85k, so bring Skull down to about 85k too. We're gonna then push them to about 30k before the big thing. Remember, guys, don't stack up too much. Get out of that, get out of the flame strikes. A little bit lower on square. Stop on square, guys. Stop on square. So back to your default assignments now. Bring them down to about 40k health, please. Default assignments bring them down to 40k health. Flame strike.
Demo me, Catalyst.
Nothing less than 40k. So you completely stop after 40k. Don't have dots rolling too much, please. A little bit more on square. Okay, let's bring it. Let's stop on skull. Stop on skull. You have to stop on skull. Bit more on X and square. Bit more on square. We're waiting for a flame strike, and then we're gonna go in an AOE. So they're about 20k. We're waiting for flame strike, where these throwing rocks are going off. Kill these throw rocks, and then we're gonna go in and we're gonna AOE.
Guys, stop hitting square.
So
It's very low.
go ahead and bring them together. Bring them together and kill them. Bring them together and kill them, guys. Leave off skull if you're melee. Don't go in Drew Shankai. Great.
Easy.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Kill the ads, kill the ads.
Alright, y'all.
Let's clean it.
Don't kill them if they're low, wait for the charge.
Stack all these ads on mini and kill them on mini.
Initiation
what?
ritual.
Wait, what?
Wait for skull
Chase
to
mini,
charge.
chase
guys.
mini.
Wait for skull to
Mini?
charge. Don't kill skull yet.
I think you mean yes.
Skull just charged. You can kill skull.
Or perhaps no.
Y'all, we did this shit with like one death. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, if you once you get those tank switches in, man, that shit is easy.
Yeah, the tank swaps make that super fucking manageable. But the shoulders drop.
We got
again.
the grief shoulders again, dude.
Can I have the transmog?
warrior gear, dude. What's up?
No, don't do too much right now.
Whee!
You probably get the next drop that drops anyway for free. So new skull, discharge, kill it.
I unironically don't want
Don't
those.
kill it,
Hold it,
don't
hold
kill,
it.
don't kill, don't kill.
Stop attacking it.
Let's
That's
kill
gonna
it.
die. I don't want to die.
I got that.
You can kill the
You'll
one
die
that's
and
on
you
me
will
over
enjoy
here.
it.
I got
So saith Medivh.
taunting circle.
But Rupture on after that kill, now more people have seen that you can't be overzealous. Like, that's really a farm boss, right? We had one death. So easy once you get that tank rotation down. I'm not gonna change the thing.
Oh, really? The ignite shit got Glacier? Yikes. That dot is deadly. It needs to be dispelled immediately.
Do next.
So just Reandris and Kang, which one of you guys got the shoulders last week?
Got it.
Sorry, just give the shoulders to Reandris, you might as well, right? Just 2 seconds on the helm. So give one of the helms to Archon. Beldrum, would that be your 5 piece? Or would it be 4 or 5? You still need legs, okay. So, just need to check who's got stuff because the loot log's not updated from yesterday.
Well, y'all, that's another 9 out of 9. GG's.
Next Monday, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, my brain is fried, bro.
Dude, I've been doing shit all day. I'm fucking tired.
Okay, give the other helm to Pishy. Yeah, that's who's on it actually, Pishy.
Threats.
Cool, thank you for the raid, guys.
Yeah, good
Yeah, we'll
stuff.
see you Monday.
Alright. See you guys.
Someone pop a Kara portal up, if you don't mind.
Oh, yeah, Kara Portal would be good.
Yeah, that was good. Look, Meth is really fucking hard now, boys. Like, that's a really tough fight. I mean, maybe there's some small things we can do to optimize it. But it just feels like it's tough.
Need 14 seconds.
Like, do you think we could drop a healer on Meth? Just have someone respec? You think that would help, or not even?
Nah, you just need lower DPS to do better. There's a lot of low.
Is that what it is? Just people not
It's,
up?
yeah. And I mean, like, I'm one of them. I'd offer to bring the Shadow Priest, but that's even worse for the fight. So I'm gonna try and figure out stuff. Hopefully we get better next drops this week. We got none of my tier pieces last week at all. Had nothing to roll on.
Yeah, you do that, Chuck, and I'll go make a sandwich. Okay.
Yeah, I think we have to dig into those logs, and for people who are low, like obviously we know for you, right? You need more gear shock, but there's people that have like the same gear as Perceptions and like as an Archon, etc., that need to be higher. Because that and that's just the case of the boss is just crazy difficult now. Like the DPS requirement is so high.
Can we get a ban on Mini Madness for taunting one of the other raiders?
Hey, man.
Possible. But I really do think I think Rupturon is like we should not wipe on that fight, man. See how easy that was, right? When
threat's clean, yeah.
It's so easy.
When you kill it, not in the raid, kill the crumblings not in the raid, and manage the threat. It's fun.
Like if those ads had double the HP, we would have still killed the boss there. Yeah, Rupturon is a great fight. I think I don't know, it might be my favorite fight in there in terms of the whole design of it. I'm not sure. It's really good though, I think.
I will say that just for stuff we've been doing, I think there's 3 boss fights out of there where off tanks that are on ads are kiting to help minimize damage.
The infernal phase on curl is my favorite part.
I'm jealous I don't have AoE threat, otherwise I'd fight you for it every week.
I do think you could just face tank those infernals, to be honest.
I think
Oh,
it's
it's
so
not as
hard when you
fun.
have. Yeah, it's not as fun, and they do hit quite hard. I think you'd your healer pretty quick if you did that.
Everyone else face tanks them though, right? So
Well, they're doing it wrong.
I mean, don't say that too loudly, because the way you do it, it's going to be changed real quick. Remember, Ed is now head GM of the server.
I'm not.
Puglords did Night Last today.
Yeah, we did.
We do Night Last next week, I think. We probably would have switched this way. I just didn't have time because I saw it like an hour.
They wiped though.
We
That's Puglords though, do they?
When we killed it, yeah, I know. We wiped it a few times, but we figured it out. And when we actually killed it, it was pretty clean. I think we had 3 deaths.
I think
That's
from
clean.
I've watched your vid now of it. It just seems way less stressful, if that makes sense.
So
like,
little stress.
Like in terms of like stress on the healers, it's just steady throughput. It's just steady tick, just heal. You can the people who are like in my figure, I figure the people who are killing pawns in phase 2 right now are just killing pawns and ghostly horsemen the whole fight.
What we did was we were having problems with too many ads up, so we put 2 arm warriors just to kill pawns, and it was just nice and clean.
Yeah, that's what I would do, probably more than 2, but yeah. I think we have 5 DPS right now on pawns from phase 2, and they would just stay. So I'm 99% sure we'll do that next week because it seems just it just seems way easier, right?
It felt easier, even though we wiped, right? Because we were doing something new, and people we also had some new people. But like, that's just what pucking is. But the thing is, both as a raid leader, there was not that stressy moment where it's like everyone pop Shadowpot, everyone go nuke. Oh my god, someone fucking died. We screwed.
It's if you
and
go and
healing wasn't like trank now, because there was never that drop like that. You know that.
Like obviously you could lose. If you lose a bunch of people, it's gonna be a problem. But like if you went into that phase with 35 people, provided it's not 5 healers down or 5 DPS, provided it's like maybe 1 healer, 2 healers, 3 DPS, like split evenly, sort of thing. I think you still kill the fight with 35 people if it's everybody's well drilled. Whereas if you go into bishop with 35, it's dicey. Plus, doing it that way is you're never gonna have a scenario where people are dying to pawns.
Well, it took a little learning, but yeah, we got there.
Dude, that kill on Meth was filthy.
Dude, that was. I thought we were dead. I thought everyone was dead. I don't even know who killed it.
Everybody was dead. I came back with a soulstone and.
But Ali killed it, right?
That's crazy, dude.
I love you, Blue.
There's so
It
many
had
fires on it.
it has like 2 moonfires and 4 flame shocks from the
Do we have
shaman.
a video of that?
Surely.
Yeah,
right?
it's in my head.
I've
Yeah.
got it in my brain, yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I could have.
I knew we were gonna wipe on 2k health, and I'm like, dude, like we can't do this. Like, there's no way.
Sign-ups are up for next week. With how tough Meth is, it's going to be difficult for us to get this down to 1 night, but we will reduce the amount of time spent for sure on Meth. I think right now that feels like one of those fights where it might take 4 or 5 pulls just for us to get some lucky RNG. But the people who are low on the meats, and this is not like a Nat C DPS, you got to start parsing thing, you do have to start looking at why there's significant differences between you and other people of your class. For some people it's gear, some people it's not. But that fight is about DPS, and if everybody's extracting 100 out of their character, it becomes easy. So some people are probably parsing like what 50s, 60s right now. You need to get up to some 80s, if that makes sense. If you're familiar with Warcraft logs.
I'm just gonna blame Scythe. That's no reason I did shit.
Are the
I
logs
think
up, right?
The props.
Yeah,
the problem
the
for the
logs are
boss is for warlocks is definitely we cannot AoE at all. I feel so used. I would much rather be on a warrior for that fight.
Yeah, well, logs are up.
Yeah, I mean you can. So what are the imps called? Because like I would, it's damage on the boss. The damage on the imps like kind of doesn't matter.
Hellfire imps.
So like when you're looking at the log, I would remove Hellfire imps from it. If they're not already removed. Because whilst it matters, it actually doesn't matter about killing the boss that much because they're gonna die. It's semi-padding. But it's damage on the other things that really makes a difference. Select target. Padre, are you here?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, you beat Kang, Randris on math. Granted, he's decursing, but
Yeah, he's the cousin. He'd roll me if he wasn't.
Wholesome, you never responded to my whisper.
Oh, what'd you say?
I asked if Wholesome is permanent.
Oh, yeah, it is, actually.
is it actually? No, it's not. There's no way.
Yes.
Are you kidding?
No.
You're lying.
When I verbally abused Riadrix, what's that GM's name?
Acolyte?
Acolyte.
Acolyte, he permabanned me.
You're trolling. So that's a bad troll.
He permabanned me.
That's a bad troll.
I mean, that's the only way we let him have the pet, right?
Well, I feel like with pets like that, everybody's contributing to the boss fight.
No,
You are
I'm
trolling,
not.
though.
I'm not permabanned, Shock. Funny you ask.
Somebody whispered in my ear, Wholesome's probably permed. That's why he's allowed to roll on the pet.
Nah, he's not.
I feel like with pets like that, and like if you're there at the boss
Yeah, I'm
fight
allowed to
and you
roll
put-
because it'd be fucking retarded if I
you
wasn't.
put the F into the boss, like, you know, it's a cosmetic on your character, right? You're still a character that belongs to you. Now, if he came on Wholesome and it dropped again, then he wouldn't be able to roll and get two of them. That would be stupid, right?
Yeah. Same thing we
that'd
did
be,
for the KT.
Yeah, so that's just two.
We'll have to talk about that one.
You're not getting two of them, but don't worry about that. I don't think we'll see you again, I'll be honest. I think that was probably your
We'll
last
have to
raid.
discuss this.
I'll be shocked if we see Wholesome again.
What do you mean by that?
I just don't think we will. I know you're flying back to Canada
I'm
next
taking
week.
like a week off, dude.
I think you'll be gone for a while.
You know what I think? I think
Brian,
we're
man.
about to see a new level 1 mage out in the Elwyn Forest starter zone. That's another hedge.
No, to be honest, the reason I'm not permabanned is because nothing I've ever done warrants getting a permaban. It's all retarded bullshit. And warranted retarded bullshit, mind you.
I think the last ban is actually unjust, personally.
Yeah, but all of them are like that, George. Like, it's literally all of them that are that stupid. This last one is particularly egregious, but the one before was even worse almost. 1 month for saying we must secure the existence of the gnomish people.
That's not why you got banned, bro. You got banned
That's
because you
100%
said-
why I got banned.
No.
I said we had to secure the existence of the
You don't
gnomish
think
people.
it's something about
In
saying
slash
stupid
say.
fucking Janny or something like that?
No, it's because it's
Okay.
George, it's because it's like I was quoting American History X.
You're
It's
like my
a-
clients that get dismissed from their job, and they're like,
do
"It's
you not
a bit,
understand
it's
the
not about that at all."
reference? It's the reference. The problem was the
George,
reference.
I've had that thought
George.
forever.
He's in
The problem
denial.
was the problem was the reference. It
Yeah, but-
wasn't me calling them a Janny.
Yeah, no.
You
Here's the
don't
thing,
catch
the
a month
reference-
ban for calling a
Yeah,
Janny a
you-
Janny.
You have to understand these people, right? Look at how Acolyx responded to you when you made a
Dude.
clearly joking comment in our Discord, right? Clearly
well, that's
joking.
true.
Anyone could see that was a joke and was meant lighthearted. I'm coming for you, Acolyx, because like it's obviously a joke, right?
He's saying, I feel threatened.
like you
He
put a
felt
hit
threatened.
out on his family.
Yeah, you thought this guy's
Maybe not
Think-
hit out on your family.
Think about the context, though. How many times do you think he's been actually threatened before?
Genuinely, probably I would say
hundreds of times.
genuinely though, never. And he's
he's
not
kind
even
of
in
a
the Turtle
pussy.
Discord, right? Like he's in a private Discord as well.
I like him, but he's kind of a pussy a little bit for that.
In the context of the conversation, it was kind of like it was obvious a joke.
damn
You
it.
read the whole chat, which he had been. But that's what I'm saying. Like so you say something that's inflammatory, but then you double down, and that you're a double downer, and it's the double downing that is getting you banned frequently, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
If you just say one thing, you can get away with it nearly always, right? But when you double down,
it's
that's
that
when they're
dog
like,
in
"Nah."
me, dude. I don't get to
Yeah,
negotiate.
that dog, dude, the fucking crossbreed, hybrid vigor.
It's too far away. The Chinese.
It's some kind of breed.
But literally, dude, I have clients like you. I have like employment clients, and they're like, they'll do something egregious, and they'll be like, "Yeah, but I told them that I stubbed my toe last week, so this is discrimination."
Yeah, but I don't do anything egregious. Thing, really.
Oh my god.
And the last one,
As far as getting
the last
banned,
one,
the reasons I get banned for go, like I do egregious shit, but not like that I get banned for.
for the last one, I agree that you didn't deserve to be banned. I don't think anybody should be banned for stuff they say in PMs on one character. If you went on a different character, yeah.
No, I have.
On one character, you
not.
shouldn't.
And like he was whispering me. It's not like I was whispering him. I mean, I was, but it's not like it was like. It was like I was whispering him once for every 4 whispers he was sending me, telling me my mom was a whore and shit. Which I like. Like, the more pissed off somebody is in PvP, the better, really.
Looking at these logs, right? To segue back to math.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Shock said. Like, if we raise up these people, where there's like 100k damage difference, right? 150k damage difference. Where
I'm
yours,
looking at the meters. That's all
Yeah.
it is. You've got 7, 8 people that can push more. They don't even have to push like 100% more, even if they push 50% more.
I think the rogues have to not play backstab. I think backstab is terrible.
You need to go. Yeah.
I'm not even on there. I don't even know why.
I don't know why either.
You're unknown. You're unknown.
Didn't even make it on the logs.
Where is he?
Somebody scrubbed your name from the logs, Ed.
No, he's not even-
You're only 9 out of 9. You're not 10 out of 9.
Oh, he's unknown. So Ed's pretty low because he's playing fire, and he's buffing up the other warlocks. But is that worth it? I don't know.
I don't think it is. The Warlocks aren't doing that much.
No, I don't think so.
Is it worth it? Is fire definitely better? Because I know, like,
So here's the thing: on any fight that like on Mephistroff, fire is terrible. Like all of the mages nonstop bitch about fire being.
I'm
bad
talking about the
on
warlocks. I'm not talking about the mages. Looking at, I mean, I'm looking at damage on Mephistroff, shards, crawlers, and doom guards. Not imps, because the imps don't matter. Meth is, look, shards matter a lot, but that's almost like a secondary problem, right?
Yeah, our warlocks are low, I guess, in damage here.
But mainly, this isn't like shit talking. It's Arisi needs to be way higher. Padre needs to be way higher. Yeah. The hunters need to be way higher.
Oh yeah, the Boomkin shouldn't.
I don't know if Glacier died or got mana sucked, but he should be way higher. Shock doesn't. We know what Shock doesn't have the gear, right? Like that's why he's low down there.
I got the mats. I just need
it's
the
pretty low
tokens.
down there.
But
Give me tokens.
Like look at it like this, right? Let's say so perceptions at 465. Padre did 290. If Padre's doing 360, which puts him up top 10 area. Arisi did 330, I did like 490. If Arisi's doing 400, like again, like all those numbers make such a huge difference in a fight like that.
Yeah.
So we and people individually need to look at how they can extract more from their guy.
Do we seriously not have a video of the kill?
We probably do a little magic.
Yeah, I'm
right,
uploading it.
Hey,
Check out.
Shark.
Hmm.
Can you put this in announcements, please? Put it in carrot corner.
You put in announcements.
Oh, fucking pat.
Okay.
Uh,
That's you're gonna get banned for next stalking a guy.
Yeah, I can put that in. Give me a second.
This is gonna be a big roast against you, bro.
I'd feel embarrassed to be in announcements for that.
You're about to be, dude.
I can't wait till
Don't actually, do not actually do that, please.
can't wait till I can use Juju Flurry on my Boomkin. It's gonna be so nice. So expensive, but so nice.
Posted it.
So what did we burst from? What percentage did that come out? Some people that are low might have died to Curse of Doom too. But yeah.
I managed to die twice. Once to a Doom God, and then once to a Curse.
Oh, they're saying I shouldn't have B-resed you. I wasted my mind.
As soon as you B-rest me, I got the Curse right after, and I was sitting there. Do I fucking Soulstone myself to pop back up, or do I save it because it hasn't been called, and I just saved it?
Oh, you gotta Soulstone yourself.
Yeah, I know, right? But you know how I feel, right? Like if you then ask me afterwards, and then you'll be like, "Why the fuck did you use?"
No, I'm not like that.
I'll wait.
You gotta just use your moves, bro.
I was in my head. I had it ready. It was crafted.
Yeah,
it was for that moment.
That's
I didn't-
actually like late on in the fight, like Soulstoning people on that is actually huge.
Okay, if you want me to do that, I'll do that. But it was more of the
Yeah, if it's
and
off
by the
cooldown,
way,
you just rip it.
super sorry about the wreck thing. I didn't fucking realize I was swapped off my curse. I thought it would just be the sheet would just be the
Shit
same for the
happens,
week.
it's fine.
That's it. No more
So
B-res.
we killed the four set of shards at 20%. We must have got some like bad RNG somewhere in there because last week we were killing it before the fourth set of shards.
We were.
Don't you think it's just all the damage that goes into the Doom Gods?
Yeah, I guess it must be like
It's not just the damage onto the health pool. It's the fact you have to move a fucking round, right? That's
Yeah.
why, and you have like any caster when they swap target, if they're not right next to each other and it's not a tap target, you definitely lose a global just turning, right? Like marking your mark.
so there's a lot of melee that died to flame fuck, whatever it's called, that must have not used greater fire protection potion and healthstone and healthstone and T. Because if you just GFPP, healthstone and T, you don't need a heal and you live.
Yeah, I use rune as well. I greed it really bad.
Yeah, I mean if you have runes, not everyone has runes, right? But if you
slackers.
Yeah, if you have runes, if you GFPP and rune, you still died, Kazakh?
Yeah, I runed and GFPP and Hellstone.
Did you have rack up?
I don't think so because I think I popped it before everyone else.
You must have not been full. Something else must have been ticking.
Yeah,
on you,
I might
'cause
not have been topped. I just know I popped everything and still died.
On our first kill, I was 100% health. I popped everything. I didn't receive a single heal, and I had 1200 HP at the end of it.
I think I died on the very last tick too.
Oh, we did get shackle popped at the end. Otherwise, that would have been easy.
Oh yeah, that's why everybody died. It's because of the
Okay.
shackle.
I didn't realize that immediately.
There was a shackle that killed like 15 people.
Yeah. That would have been actually like easy in inverted commas.
I think 15 people can do 2k damage, right?
Yeah, that would have been. Yeah, I mean, it would not have been like to kill it like that is kind of nuts. Actually, we killed it
It
because
was
Blue
like
Rage
the
was
last
Soulstone.
tick of a Moonfire or some shit that killed
Well, it's
it.
because Blue Rage was Soulstone. That's the only reason. It was literally resetting when Blue Rage popped Soulstone.
Thank God we killed it.
Nice loot too, dude. 2 tunics is big.
That is so insane, man. I'm so jealous.
Brady, what's your SR in Poglos? Just remind me again. Just remind me.
14. I'm 14 weeks on that tunic.
Not 14 weeks, 14 runs. Right?
Wait. 14
So 7 weeks.
8 weeks, because 1 week we didn't.
Oh yeah, that's true.
double. Yeah, I'm so glad we got Warrior Loot. I mean, Forgotten Hide was really nice.
Yeah, this is the first week we've got DPS Warrior loot.
Yeah, that tunic's so big. Yeah.
Ready?
Isn't it weird that Ed is not on these logs?
He
Unknown
is,
at the bottom.
Just unknown. He's just unknown.
Pretty, as a caster, right, do you feel the 2% crit at all? It's just pointless to have, because I don't think the uptime is worth it. I think I should just do 2.5 until I get 3 pieces of tier 3.5. Because
Do I feel it? I don't know.
2% extra crit for all casters for 6 seconds every time it procs, and it procs probably a little more than 10% of the time.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah.
If
I
it's
need
only
my
procs
pass.
10%, if it only procs 10% of the time, I don't think that's that good.
No, I need my pass, man. I need my pass. You gotta keep going.
Yeah, but I want to try and see if, because I think full tier 2.5, I think I can do way more damage, because then I get like an execute, or what you can call it. I do 400% damage on my last tick, so it starts critting like 2k. And no, it's not a crit, but it just does 400% damage, right? But it's very nice on every time I use Dark Harvest.
Do we not have where's the rupture on kill on the logs?
It's there.
Which one kill?
That was really nice for Affliction, right?
Yeah, it's there.
I would assume you top that. Huh?
I'm not top, but I am not far from, because at some points, like, I didn't know, I haven't done the fight before, so I was very careful when you said, like, stop, and I only dotted things up when they were, like, 75%. As soon as they get to 50, I just went to drain health.
It's actually so easy with that off-tanking strat, dude.
It was so much better than last kill. Last kill was.
It was hella clean. Like, I haven't seen the progression of it, but that was hella clean. The kill, at least.
Well, our kill last week, we realized that we could do that, like, halfway through the fight, basically. Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with that strategy at all. Like, there's probably a faster way to do it, but who cares about doing the boss like 2 minutes faster right now? Better just do it smooth.
Wait, where's the failed Medivh attempt? There was a failed one, right?
I think so, yeah.
I think they're merged together. Sometimes happens in Kara for whatever reason. Can you see Medivh? It says the kill is 9 minutes long.
Yeah, it's merged.
Yeah, on my logs, the rupture run kill is allegedly like 27 minutes long.
I believe it. It felt like it.
27 minutes.
How much health does Medivh have? 3.413 is gonna be that.
Alright, I'm gonna hop off and get something to eat. See you on
Super.
Monday for next.
See you,
Hey,
man.
Blue.
I have a question, and that's what I wanted to ask you. You called me off X because you said I was too high in threat, but I was not that close to the off tank. I was like still 7k something below him.
I called you off Skull.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, and then I wanted people.
And you said it was because of my threat, but I didn't.
Yeah, you were high on Skull. I called you to go from Skull to X.
Yeah. I get that. But I didn't feel like I was that, like I looked at my threat meter, I wasn't that close to the tank.
You're like
Still-
6k.
Yeah, that's still room to go, right?
No, it's not worth risking it on that fight because, like, I'd get that your threat's more controlled as
It's quite controlled, right?
as that, but it's there's almost no reason to that fight is like there's no reason to ever just go even closer because it's
And on
really
that
annoying.
fight,
It's really
there's no
annoying to
problem-
tank switch.
There's no problem for me to dot the target next to it, right? That's completely fine because I will never catch threat on that, right?
Yeah, it's fine if you do that.
Yeah. Like I was really like going slow on most of the things. The only thing where I went kind of fast on was I dotted all the 4 little ads at the beginning, just with the curse of wreck, right? But that automatically puts up agony. But that shouldn't be a super big deal.
So on the ads, I basically 5k 5k to the off tanks is kind of like the threshold, because the thing is, it takes, you probably have 10 seconds to run 70 yards or 60 yards, be taunted off, and then get 15 yards out. So it's really annoying to tank switch. So.
But just my Curse of Agony. If I'd have Curse of Agony, but I still have like Salvation on, we're talking probably 2,500 threat from just a Curse of Agony. But it takes 18 seconds before that happens. So it should not rip off any tanks. Right?
Yeah, that's fine to do. It's just like I said, it's 5k threat is kind of what I see as like the threshold, because anything closer than that, and you have to start thinking about doing a switch, and it gets really rough.
Like the only burst threat I will get, it will happen next week if I go tier 2.5 if I come back. Like if I can come back, right? Like I already signed up, but you know what I mean. If I'm in the roster, right?
What happened to our other announcements? Oh, that's the second announcement channel. Okay.
Okay, so if I get there, I will have more burst next week. But again, it's controlled. The only
I put
burst
out
I
a
have is
Wholesome's announcement. That's all I was doing.
the kind of only uncontrolled threat I have is my Shadow Bolt if it crits when I get it with Nightfall, but I can just decide not to cast it.
Who popped that shackle? It was Myth Black, right? That was it. Yeah.
It was Myth Black. Don't want to be on that list.
That's crazy, man.
Still haven't done it. Quite proud of myself.
You've
That
jinxed
Brady
yourself.
guy though.
You guys have a shackle break list?
Yeah.
Do you actually?
That was
Yeah,
the
okay.
first time tonight.
I haven't wiped my combat log since we first attempted, so my combat log's like a gig right now of shackle breaks.
Who's the leader?
My God.
Who
Please
is the
tell me
leader,
Brady.
right?
Please tell me it's Brady.
No, it's not me.
I'm gonna take a guess. Although Caden had 2 today,
It's pretty
I'm gonna
close.
take a guess
between
and say
couple
it's Setsu. I think that's the high.
I think it's probably Setsu.
What? I just did 2 the other day, and I think I had 1 the first day.
Yeah.
You think
I
people
you
did
had
it more than 3 times?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think
It's either you.
Of course, that's it.
It's either
I had
you.
a bad day yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. I was having it rough, so I apologize
It's
again.
either you, Caden, or I know
I only
Ein's
had
top
2.
2.
I broke it for the first time tonight.
Yeah, but the thing is, your shackle breaks were like 40-man breaks, right?
Oh, you
Yeah,
talking like
you had old-time
damage-wise?
great.
So about
They were
damage.
pretty bad.
Damage.
Yeah, they were
right?
pretty
Old-time great shackle breaks.
Yeah. I'm definitely parsing. That's for sure.
Just took the entire team up.
Yasari, you know, Yasari has broken a couple as well, at least.
Yeah, during progression, definitely.
Yo,
I don't think
You
I'm
know,
broken one.
you know
does
that
the
guy's
break work?
falling asleep at the keyboard. By the
How's the
time
break
we got to
work
the-
of the
Wait a minute. I'd like to point out that George had 3 the very first day too. So if I
I
have
too.
3,
Oh, yeah, good point.
I had 2, and my second one was only 10 people, is the thing.
okay. I seem to remember 3, but maybe I'm hallucinating.
George,
No, I have a list. I have 2. I popped.
I
let me
ain't on
see.
that list. I know that.
I was one of the first 3 people on the list.
I popped 46. I popped 46 people total between two shackle breaks.
I'd like to point out though that I've lived every time I broke a shackle, so the rest of you just need to get more hit points. Is all I have to say.
That's right. Own it. Nice.
Wait, is the shackle shadow damage?
Mm-hmm.
Could you theoretically pop a shadow pot before and survive a shackle break?
I'm not sure, because I feel like a lot of the mages are pre-shadow potting on that fight, and they always seem to die to the shackle break. So, but maybe that's just because our HP is that low. So probably not actually, because some characters just have way too low HP.
Yeah, but do we really care about those blue boys? The little light blue, like just
The blue boys.
the blue boys, the light. Oh, we care about the dark blue boys, but not the light blue boys. They don't give totems. As long as you don't kill the guy stacking Scorch. I'm
Yeah, I'll tabulate it up at some point. I'm not gonna delete my combat log.
No, George, what I meant is, if someone breaks the shackle at the very edge, does he hit every single other person who's shackled, or does he only hit like people around him in a certain range?
I don't know. It has a range on it, but I'm not sure what the range is.
Because a lot of times when I run out, right, everyone gets shackled. I don't get shackled because I'm in some other ones further back. So I can kind of move around still when everyone is also shackled, which is fine, right? It doesn't do anything. But I was wondering if someone is at the edge and there's no one shackled near him, would he theoretically be able to break it, or does it just hurt himself then?
I think it just hurts himself, to be honest, because of the fact that, like, for example, when I popped a shackle, I only got, like, I don't know, somewhere like 10 to 14 people with it, because I was off on the edge of the map. Like, doing the left shard. So, in theory, yeah, you would just hit yourself. Well, I think you'd have to be really far away from people.
Yeah, no, I'm not honestly thinking much about it, but I was thinking if I was on a paladin, I was on a crystal, and there was a moment, and the other guys who got to the crystal were outside of it and didn't have shackles. Could I break it? And I wouldn't kill the guys who didn't have shackles, right? So.
Yeah, potentially. I'm not sure though. Agitation's actually got quite a few. He might be. Agitation might be up there on the shackle pop.
I'm not gonna lie, I almost broke shackle tonight.
There's some shackle breaks. It's gonna be difficult when I retabulate it because there's some shackle breaks where we break shackle when we're already dead, already wiping, right?
Yeah, it doesn't
And
really
it's
matter,
like we don't care at that point that we're breaking shackle. Like there was one of them tonight, for example, where we'd already wiped and shackle went out, and it's like it's actually better to die to shackle there because people don't have to repair.
You know, the next level thing too is realizing when you're not shackled and you can move.
That happened a few times to me tonight.
Yep,
Because I was
that happened a few times with me. I'm running by people.
I almost
who aren't
salvaged
shackled.
shards the one time it happened to me. Sorry, Shaq.
No. It's okay. By the way, did you see your announcement?
There's no way you actually posted that.
What's up there, man?
Check the announcement, John.
It's so troll. Did you delete everything else?
Oh, sometimes.
Oh,
I
you
go
made
through
a
and
new
clean.
announcement channel.
I was asked to put one in the announcements channel, so that's what I did.
Oh yeah, I did say that. And you
Wait, I don't see
Nice.
Oh, another thing, Mephi, I don't have the stupid Mark of Cthulhu yet. Also, Mark of the Champion. So that would be, when I get my hands on that, that's gonna help quite a bit.
That's fine.
I just think the main discrepancies on our map that need to be looked at and like fixed somehow is there's some melee that are really low that shouldn't be.
I can do better. I know I can do
And
better.
our hunters, like,
I'll be back.
our hunters are so, like, I don't know what's going on there.
Our fight, I think our hunters are some of the top.
Well, our first kill, we had our first kill, we had a hunter third on the meter.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They're,
Right?
Pishy and Selene are just not using their moves properly. To be blunt, like I don't know what it is that they're doing wrong, but they're doing something wrong, dude.
You gotta get Toolkit in there. Give him a boot camp on how to hunt her.
Like, what is it? Like, are they stepping on their, like, auto shots or whatever you want to call it? Clipping their clipping?
Let me look at the logs. I'll be able to tell you.
Their DPS is so low.
I bet they just have bad uptime. Like,
Uptime explains a lot, but, like...
Maybe consumes? Maybe they're not, like, slapping everything on there?
I think
like,
they
consumes
are.
are king, right?
They are, but no, uptime really is what matters. Like,
Yeah.
I know, for example, the main difference between Perceptions and Padre is uptime. Padre's new to WoW, right? Padre's only been playing WoW for like 10 months or something, so like he's gonna be behind the 8 ball compared to some people. But most of it is uptime.
Yeah, I'm talking with Perceptions right now about it.
Yeah, like I'm not bagging on you, Padre. It's just one. It's an easy example because Perceptions is like 100 parser, right? Usually. I'd say my uptime is.
Yeah,
not what
I
it
know
should
an
be on
issue
this
with
side.
me is I don't have a main hand other than daggers.
Yeah, we need to get you something. I don't know what that could be. But I really do think I think daggers are not it, bro.
Well,
Even
it's
at 40.
like for Mev in particular, like there's no way you can really position to optimize daggers. Like the crystals, backstab doesn't work on them.
Okay, so yeah, that's that.
It's
answers
like
that
straight up
question,
just
right?
yeah.
But
It's
I actually
terrible.
think throughout Kara 40, I think daggers is just not good because
No, it's not. Yeah.
like yeah, look, we don't need many Gressels at all. I think next Gressel's going to Krazen probably because he's really gets very little loot from us. It's kind of part and parcel of being the main sub rogue, and then probably you could get the second one after that. We really need to get our raids down to 2 nights, man. It's fucking brutal coming.
Yeah, like, I can't show up for Mondays at all.
Please, Tiffy belt on Monday. I'm begging.
Don't you have like a castigator or anything?
No, never got it. I've never had an opportunity where it went to a spec I could roll on.
What about like so it's you're literally the trash mace is the best one you have.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like what would the options be? Castigator or Hatchet?
Yeah, honestly, I think the move might be for you to play subtlety on that fight and for Krazen to DPS because I think Krazen has a castigator already.
Yeah, I believe he does.
Because you have the axes we've got him, you right?
Yeah, I've got Annihilators.
Yeah, I think that's probably the move, dude.
That's fine.
And what you do, you switch to like whatever one-hander you can when you DPS the shards. So it doesn't matter if it's a shitty one; it's just a little bit of damage you're doing to them. So like MSA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably the move. But it's like
Yeah, I was looking. The only other thing I could possibly do is I just ignore the sword spec Wind Fury and go Sinister main spec with daggers equipped.
No, you can't.
It is terrible.
Did you manage to did you record on Friday?
I did.
Can you do you have that uploaded somewhere?
I don't have it uploaded at the moment. I just got hard file saved.
If you can bang on YouTube or something, and send me a link, I'll take a peek. Cause mainly on uptime, because like
sure.
Traditionally, I'm like parser, so uptime is kind of my thing.
Yeah, I know. Like the first attempt where you were saying I was super low. Man, I got screwed on that. They went over and feared me to the far side of the map, and then I got slept over. Then I was just stuck LOS.
I'm talking about on the kill, right? So like on the kill, you're pretty low. You're not the only person. You're just the person that happens to be here, and just you responded. But there's things that can be done to help people out. But I do think you just can't play daggers on that fight. I think there's like I don't think nearly any fight in Kara is good for daggers. I can't think of one where I would want to be daggers if I was playing rogue.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
Because like think of it, right? Like go boss by boss. Normally you have a bunch of ads, so daggers straight away are terrible because target switching with daggers is worse than target switching with sword.
Maybe Anomalous or something.
Yeah, guess Anomalous would be decent for daggers. That's probably it. Same though. Second boss ads bad, so it's bad. Anomalous reasonable. Chest there's ads, so it's not good, and also void zones, which make it not good as well. Crawl obviously bad because half the time you can't backstab it. Meth bad. Rupture on again bad because you're on ads, like so. It's literally only Anomalous that you so.
It's just terrible.
Yeah.
George, are the logs right? It says our Mephistroth kill was 14 minutes.
I think that might be 2 kills merged together.
Oh yeah, that's too much.
Our Meth kill looked to be about 740-ish.
Maybe Blu-ray just logs is better.
Go talk to.
I was recording tonight as well. If you needed a video for that.
It's up to you, man. I don't like need a video. It's like just trying to.
Well, I wasn't sure if you had a video or not for tonight's kill.
Oh yeah, we do.
Oh, Blu-ray.
All right, cool.
As well. That sucks.
Well, all we need to do is like you'll get to a point where the damage doesn't change. So it's 7.599.
Yeah, so give me some better logs for us. If somebody has.
I don't think there will be better logs. I think you have to just do the start to end bar.
Start to end bar? Okay.
Yeah.
Does anyone have 25 damage on gloves?
Someone will. Probably, maybe not in here, but someone in the server does for sure.
Yeah, I know. I was just asking if anyone has it here. I'm
Have it on
guessing
your
as well.
hunter?
I don't have it on my hunter. I have Frost on my hunter, and I have Arcane and Frost.
Baldrin and Echetawa have a lot of enchants. Try to get them. They pretty much have all the enchants in the game.
I'll just ask the server then. Should be fine.
727 was the map goal.
Hey, I just
How are you
realized.
seeing that?
I just calculated on the video that was posted.
Hey, I just realized. What happened with Hurdle? My God.
Oh, I was second on the math kill, bro.
You're a pumper.
Imagine if I could free up the bandwidth, I'd be like 500k damage.
Probably, yeah, probably.
Nah, not 5, maybe 450. It's the same though. Like if you take the imps off, it's kind of the same. It's the same names in the same sort of places. I think he's been really pumping Aurora. Has been putting numbers on the board lately.
Yeah, he's been doing good. He's been doing work.
Said you did 27k damage, George. On meth.
I did 229k on meth. I was the top damage dealer to meth.
And these logs are weird.
I probably did not do very much damage to shards though, because I kept pulling off them early when it was obvious they were going to die to kill crawlers.
Oh, just 2 hours, and then I'll get my scythe. For real.
Oh, you getting it this week? Nice, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
Congratulations,
it.
Brady.
Yeah, it's Carrot 10, I'm gonna get it for real.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll get mine too. Easy. Easy. Surely it will drop, right?
George, if I'm on these logs, I go to click the Mephistroph kill only,
and
then do the slider bar. The second half is not right. But the
It's
first
right for
half,
me.
Is it?
I'm on Blue Rage's log though, so.
Yeah, you triggered the Blue Range. This looks. She's recorded more damage.
Where's Blue Rage's logs posted?
She posted in like Para Corner, I think maybe.
Oh, here we go.
Chang-Chi pumped, dude.
Yeah, enhancement does work.
Myth Black looks like he pumped, but that's 6k damage of Shackle Shatter.
He's just padding.
Anything to top the meters.
And for this attempt, or for this kill, am I going for the first half or the second?
The second half. The second half. So basically slide it until like the damage number stops changing,
Yeah.
and then slide it up to the point where the damage number changes.
So I see you at 376k, which is third.
Is that including imps? Because I take out imps because
take out imps,
the imp damage is like just pad, right? Like it does matter, but they're going to die. And so what really matters is your damage to everything else.
$342.
Yeah, that's why I'm at 342,918 and Drew's 356,294. Is that right? So.
All right, I'm looking at the same thing now. All right, now I get to look at Pishy.
Hey, what happened with Hurdle and the other Holy Paladin that we had?
Replaced. I don't know. Hurdle was he's been posted absent the last 3 weeks. Really, Hurdle is really aloof and hard to get messages back. So it's tough, dude. I have no idea.
Well, I'm just asking. I know he was always around, you know.
I don't know. He was busy 1 week and then he was busy the next week with something to do
And
with work.
who was the other that Paladin? What was the name? The Holy One, I think that we
I
had.
don't know. We've had a lot. Oriana?
No. It was
Sorry.
Yashari? Okay.
No.
Trying to think, bro. Couldn't tell you.
It was Hurdle and somewhere else. Like they were with us like for a long time. Like
I can't think of anyone.
Do you remember that he was a human male paladin?
Oh, are you talking about Actrin? It's about Actrin, right?
Nah, it couldn't.
No.
He didn't
No,
come,
no.
Come with us.
That's the only other human male paladin we've had.
Hmm.
At
I'll
least,
say we kicked him from the guild too.
yeah. I basically Actrin got like the cold shoulder kick.
I think the guy was on letter T or something. He was healing me a lot on 4 Horsemen, I remember.
When is this? Who's leading the raid? Is this before I came back?
No, you were playing there too.
I'm not. I don't think so. Wait, do you mean Valanthier?
No, he's a protect. I know that guy. He's protection and like holy and no, not him. Valantir is the dwarf.
So I have like
you don't
a
mean Steadyson, do you?
No, that's a shaman.
The shaman.
I have like a spreadsheet, right, that has
Yeah, just
the roster on it. Wait, you mean Maori?
no.
Okay. Then there's no one else, brother.
No,
one
there
else.
was
Sounds like
one
he's talking
human-
about Nex.
Yeah, in Nex, yeah.
There's no one else when I've been playing. If you mean T, you probably mean Telemon, potentially?
Yeah, Talamon, yes! That's
That
him.
guy's not
Yeah,
raided since I've never raided with Telemon.
Yeah, Telemon's been gone for a while.
Doesn't come with us.
I've been back for 12 months as of like last week. I've never raided with Telemon. So.
No, you did, I think.
No, I did
yeah,
not.
you did. Maybe
No,
like a month or two. Yeah.
No. Because
He came back like one time, but then like after that he hasn't played.
Telemon is so long ago. Like I've done. No, definitely not.
What happened with the hunter?
Clevy?
Yeah. The crazy guy. I mean, crazy DPS guy. That's what I
He's
mean.
just too like. The thing is, man, like he's just not. He's like a Final Fantasy like semi-world first pusher, right?
Yeah. You told me. Yeah.
So it's like he's
Yeah, this is his
he's not
secondary game.
he's not reliable, and it's like I tried to get him integrated to. In the hopes that he would be interested, but like he's obviously just not come through, right? He came for the first meth kill, which was very valuable because he did pumps, he does warrior DPS right on a hunter. But nah, he's.
And who were other? Who were other like our hunters? I think we had some others, right? Like that were kind of solid, I guess, or no?
Not really.
No?
Only really Everett Clevy that did good damage.
Yeah, it's just going to be uptime, George. I'm looking at kills that take 2 minutes less than ours, of ours of what we actually had for the kill, and similar amount of shots. So it's just going to be uptime.
It's like literally just not attacking stuff. Maybe the hunters shouldn't switch to the crawlers.
I don't see any of these hunters switching to at least the like melee stuff that's sitting in the range tag.
Are they doing any damage to crawlers at all?
Let me look.
I wouldn't do it. Maybe if he's passing and multi-shot to cleave, but I wouldn't switch because of the rotation and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they don't switch to crawlers.
How complicated is Hunter DPS?
not super complicated, but it's the kind of thing that if you're not nailed in on it, you can easily fuck it up.
It requires timing.
Yeah, because you have to be in sync and in rhythm, kind of, with it, almost. And I could see how if you're just, like, you're not great at it, on a fight like Meth, you are really not great at it, right?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know so much about Total WoW, but I did play it on. I played Hunter for back on
Hunter
on Lightbringer.
Hunter
and
on
it
here is
required
like
a lot of
TBC
clipping.
Hunter. It's not like vanilla Hunter.
Well, TBC Hunter's piss easy.
Well, I think you can still clip your autos though on here. I don't know. It's
you
more.
you can definitely clip autos here.
Yes, and it's all about like you need to learn the fight where you can, how to say, like, don't move at all and always be in a rage to hit everything and like just DPS. Like that's the secret of the Hunter playstyle in vanilla
Also
or whatever.
trinket swapping.
You don't want to move.
Swapping
Yeah,
is
of course. Yeah, but you don't want to move. The less you move, more damage you do. So
Even more
Yeah,
with class
I don't know,
changes,
I don't-
right? Because
Yeah.
in the vanilla hunter rotation, you do have about 1.5 seconds every 8 or 9 seconds where you can be mobile. Here
Yeah.
you really can't be at all.
yeah,
I can't attack that.
You're like a mage that has maybe one instant cast you can do.
pretty much yes.
It's all about like using your abilities, and you just don't like clip your autos, basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
George, for the other couple logs I'm looking at here, there's only one hunter out of 7 that are doing well that actually switched to crawlers.
So Hunter's
And
not
that one
yeah.
hunter looked like he was assigned to crawlers because he did probably 3rd most damage there.
So maybe we just don't have them switch to. So that will help them a bit.
It's going to help hunters, but who's that going to hurt?
Well,
Who's got to pick up for that?
I think the thing is the crawlers shouldn't hurt too much, provided people are actually switching, because it will just mean more spells aren't wasted, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I definitely get through like half a Starfire. and
Yeah,
then
that's. I think that would be better. I mean, one thing we could do, but this requires like really high diligence, is maybe assign 6 or 7 people to DPS the crawlers.
Could do it. Yeah.
Fire Warlock's actually pretty good crawler DPS, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, they've got a lot of it.
if we switch in time, yeah, we're really fast. I will say this: if a crawler's behind me and we are shackled, I do not turn. I know I could do it, but I just simply
Don't
do
trust
not.
you. I don't
wanna
think I would
risk
either,
it.
to be honest.
Right? It's just not worth the fucking risk.
Yeah, I think Firewall could really show.
Fire
For
Warlock.
these 2 logs that I'm looking at, there's got to be people specifically assigned to crawlers because I'm looking at, like, even for warlocks and for hunters, there's people who do 0 or like a hunter multi-shot, and then there's others that are doing 20 plus K to crawler.
Just say Warlocks have high burst, right? So emulate conflict, boom boom, if it creates like pumps.
Even warriors and stuff. There's a warrior here that did 50k to crawler. The next warrior down in DPS did 0.
Yeah, so that's an improvement we can make, is figuring out specific assignments for crawlers.
We stun crawlers a lot when we were dealing with them. I don't know if that's something you want, but I guess it's because we're more paladins.
Yeah, it's better. Like, the thing that it's NASCO is like pulling them in front of the casters so people can easily target them. So I don't want them stunned in the group, because NASCO is actually really good at doing that and really like gets them positioned very well generally. If we do that, that should look, it's not gonna fix people's DPS, but it should help add a little bit of raid DPS to other mobs.
Like, of all the things we had problems with last week when we killed Meth, I don't think crawlers was the issue for us. But we do have that stun, right? We basically always have a paladin stun, right?
It's not an issue for us now. It's about extracting maximum DPS on the boss is what we're talking about, really. Not about like it's about removing DPS from crawlers and adding it elsewhere. That's what we're really looking to do.
Okay.
Otherwise, apart from that, it's
How many healers do we have on this?
10, which is too many, really.
Yeah, for these other 2 guilds, one's running 10. Looks like one's running 10, one's running 9.
We got 9 on our first kill. Like 9 is the I think ideal number. But the thing is, Shadow sucks, right? Otherwise I'd have Kaden go Shadow.
Yeah, Shadow sucks. Do any of our Resto Shamans have elemental sets?
Not good enough to make it worthwhile. They'd be like tank level DPS.
Ugh.
It's also like DPSing is harder than healing, just is, right? In a fight like that. So like if they're not used to DPSing, they're gonna do bad DPS regardless.
That's true.
Maybe Kaden could do smite? I don't know.
I have no idea about smite.
We're optimizing the crawlers, and then a bit more gear on you. Obviously, we can't just only do what I drop you. And then, like, of the other people, Arisi is way lower than he should be. Arisi has, I think, better gear than me.
Is it Reese Fury?
Yeah, dual wheel Fury.
It should be like top 1 man, right? It should be like, yeah, it should be way up there.
Should be like at least like Kazik probably died earlier than me. I think he did.
Kazakh died,
Yeah. He should be at least top. You should be top 8 as a warrior on that fight.
He should
like,
be above me. He should be
yeah. I assume Mini died too, and Solera maybe. Like looking at their execute damage, it's not that high.
On what?
On when did you die on Math?
Maybe like on 20% or something.
Okay.
Not sure.
Yeah, I think you
because,
didn't. It looks like you didn't get an execute fight.
No, because
wait, you did. You
maybe
got
it was
10,
like
but not that
25. No, I don't know. Wait, I don't know how many
so-
percent, but the thing is, you said stay there merely, like pop cooldowns, and that I pop a potion, like the fire one. I pop Hellstone. I didn't receive any heal, and that fire.
You have a flask on?
No, I didn't
That's why
have
you
the
died.
Titans.
That's why you died. Okay. Yeah.
And
You to live that, you need Flask of Titans on as well. I assumed everyone was Flask. I wonder if Sylvira wasn't Flask as well.
no, Sylvira didn't have a flask.
Yeah,
I
that's,
was watching.
that's why people. You can't live it without a heal without Flask.
And then I was like, okay, maybe I can stay for the next time I learn. Maybe like 2 ticks and then run away and then come back in.
No, if you
Better
don't
not
have
to hide.
Flask, you have to just get out.
Yeah.
Because the reason being because you might get shackled in it, so you can't wait for 2 ticks. You just have to. If you don't have a Flask of Titans,
Oh,
get out.
okay.
But really, like I would just like people like we just have to Flask for that fight because it makes a huge
Wait,
difference.
can he shackle when he's AoEing?
No, it's just when he's like.
Oh, I guess he couldn't actually. It would have to be
Yeah,
shackle.
right?
He'd have to
Right.
shackle at the start. Yeah, he'd have to shackle at the start. Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, I was just because I remember Reddit telling us as soon as we get there, just burn because it's the last fucking hope we get.
Holy shit, dude. Derek will not stop, man. He sent me 27 messages in a row without a
no.
response.
Oh my god. He's such a. Yeah, he's talking to
I
me.
haven't seen the logs. How
Domhnall
was
also talked to me
I?
the other day. What does Domhnall want from you, George?
Is that Derek, Domhnall?
Yeah,
No, I
don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Is
know.
that Elf? But
Well, he raided with us for a while, right? So he knows I'm kind of like a bit of a scientist at figuring out how to kill bosses somewhat. So like he's trying to help. He's trying to get me to tell him how to kill the bosses with his Alliance raid comp effectively.
you gotta charge him like a consultancy fee. Like just charge him gold, hourly rate.
That's not a bad idea because he's probably got 100k gold on this server. I bet.
He's got a paladin on here. Paladin's loaded, I think.
I think all his characters are. He's the person they nerfed rogue tanking for because he was 2-manning fucking AQ40 for gold.
Yeah, there you go. You just gotta charge him, man. Like hourly rate.
How was my overall DPS tonight, George?
On Meth?
No, overall, like for the.
Oh, it's hard to say, man, because like they're not DPS fights really. Like Rupturon's really not a DPS fight, so like I think Meth is actually probably Sam. I guess we could assess it on 2 sort of, but people died. Your DPS was fine on Meth. Like knowing that you died, like if you hadn't died, you would have been probably level with like Aini and Rouge. Like I think close at least.
Well,
How
he would
come
have
you-
to move out, right? So he wouldn't have been close. That's the whole point
How-
with the flask, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be probably maybe 30k below or something,
Yeah, right.
as opposed to 80k
How can
below.
you play Mountain Fury? Do you not like hubs?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, if I was like overall for the whole night, like kind of very behind, maybe I should just switch arms and like pump even more.
Arms is better, bro.
You should
There you
go
go.
arms.
Okay,
Especially-
I'll be respect for the next.
Yeah,
raid,
arms is just straight better now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's you get to cleave ravens. You get to cleave with the lay seekers and the whelps. It's also a lot of trash. You
Because
get-
even though like the imp damage doesn't matter, it does matter somewhat, and it's not just imp damage. Like you're gonna do more damage on the doom guards, you're gonna do more damage on the crawlers, and the arms is better for killing the shards as well.
Yeah.
Arms is insane on the shards because you can execute them for like 11k. They have no armor.
arms is just yeah.
What Dual Wheel Fury is good for? This boss needs to die now, and Dual Wheel Fury is by far the best at that. Still.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
But it's tough because there's more you need. It's more bandwidth to play Dual Wheel Fury because you have to.
Arms is just easy street.
Yeah, you have to keep like you really do have to rend as Dual Wheel Fury in my opinion, and you have to overpower and you have to.
Oh yeah, I'm
properly use
using
floor-
overpower every single time.
Yeah, but it's keeping up the rend buff. It's keeping up overpower. It's keeping up flurry with pummel. Whereas arms doesn't have to. Arms just uses slam, 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 mortal strike, slam, 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 right?
It's auto strike, whirlwind. Oh, am I about to auto? No. Okay, when I do my slam, 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 slam. Oh, my mortal strike.
I have a macro that doesn't fit your auto attacks.
I didn't spec for arms since they how to say like changed from that patch with the Fury. So
I'll give you a guide. I'll give you a guide. That's the reason.
but I'm curious. Do you still use just a normal slam or that improved one? How it's called?
You go improved. Yeah, you go improved. I'll give you a guide. I'll put it in Warriors.
No, I meant like how it's called the improved slam spell.
Yeah, you go improved slam. Yeah, you go improved slam.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm asking.
Like the only bit of you only go Fury to arms to reach improved execute pretty much, and that's it.
Ready? How much gold do you roughly spend on a raid like this? I think I spent like 250 or something like that.
When I logged
300?
when I logged
Both
raid
days?
in, I had 800, and I think I spent like 350 probably 300.
Yeah, I had. Really?
I'm
You
just
spent that much?
Well, yeah, I pop in Stone Shield when I'm on. Popping my Stone Shield.
Maybe I'm underestimating what I had because I probably had some. Because I had 780 gold when I started tonight, but I already
It's
had
not bad.
flasks,
It's also the
and now I have
Emerald
500, right?
Yeah, it's what, like 200 gold in just the flasks?
No. I only spent like 110 gold in flasks. That's 2 flasks,
Yeah.
right? I mean, I just mean for this day to day.
Oh, I'm at both days.
Today I popped 2 flasks. So that's 100. That's like 120. I bought like 10 Stone Shields for Uptron. I bought a stack of Medivh Milo. I bought a stack of Hardened Grobashi Gumbo. And then I had to buy like. I bought like 20 bright
I
dream
think
shards.
maybe what set me back was I went and get all the stamina consumers, right? And now they will last me for a while, but... Like I went for Go Basher Combo, I went for the other thing, what is it called? Hardened Mushrooms. That's basically the stamina I got, because I didn't know if it was worth for me to go over to Medivh, but I never felt low on health doing the fight because of Affliction, right? So I never felt low.
It's only on Rupturon where I put my stam because that's where I put my
Yeah,
stam
me too,
as
right?
well.
Me too, but that was basically all I knew about Rupturon was stamina is king, so it's high, right? It's a requirement.
That's what I told you.
I pop it on chest as well, and Null Moon
Again,
actually.
To be fair, Affliction doesn't heal me that much on chest, but it does heal me quite a bit.
Yeah, inside the tower I use a chromatic flask.
Yeah, Chromatic Flask is really good in the tower.
And then typically by the end of our 2-day raid time, I'm using 2 Titans and 1 chromatic.
Yeah, we need to get that down to 2 flasks. We need to get it down to 2 flasks, then we need to get it down to 1 flask.
Yeah.
But
Warrior is way more expensive.
Right now it's hurting.
Warrior is really expensive writing, dude.
Because I like pre-pop like my Mighty Rages before fights as well. So
Yeah, I should be pre-popping. I should be popping that on meth on pull.
and then I constantly use my Juju Flurry is pretty much on cooldown on my Warrior. Like I try to go through.
Maybe I should start Juju Flurry and do too. I wonder if I can get 2 healers to use that on me.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
So I used to have back in the day, dude. Perma Juju Flurry.
Yeah, I just pop. I go through so many Juju Flurries on my Warrior. So
I hope that when they change the Juju Flurry for casters, that I can just throw it into my macro and just constantly spam it.
Well, honestly, on our logs, I shouldn't be at the top. The Arms Warriors should be absolutely trashing me in DPS, but I'm like, let me check. I think I'm like, let me have a look. I think I'm like 600k above them or something. Like, and it's on trash. I don't know how I'm beating them on trash, but yeah, my Warriors are way more expensive.
I think everybody's looted an item in Kara 40 now, apart from me, dude.
And me.
Yeah.
No, I'm right there with you, buddy.
Well, I'm talking about people. I'm talking about people that have been
Well, I
here
haven't even
forever,
looted
every
one
run.
when I was in my other guild either. So
That's how it's gonna be, huh? Okay.
I mean, the loot's like whatever anyway.
The healer loot is
yourself.
the healer loot really
I just come
needs
for the fun.
buffing, man.
Oh, you mean, yeah.
That's what I mean. Like the healer loot, like it's literally whatever. Is there some pieces with the cast speed that don't have them on cast speed on tier 3, or is it same for same?
No, like the 3.5. Are you talking about
3.5?
Shaman, or are you talking about
Shaman.
'Cause
that's what you want, right?
3
Cast speed.
Cast speed, yeah. Tier 3 doesn't have cast speed on it.
So the tier 3.5 shoulders and chest then are pretty nice, I guess.
Yeah, they are. The 5-step bonus is really nice,
What
actually.
about the cloak for Elemental Shaman then? Where you get 1 hit, 1 speed?
Well, he's resto. He's talking resto.
I'm resto.
Oh shit, no, my bad. I thought it was Elemental he wanted it on.
Yeah, this loot for healers is so. Yeah.
It is a joke.
Yeah, we do need to get some we got a couple of healers, some items this week and last week, but it's like DPS is just so important, right, to clear the raid.
Pretty much, yeah.
Imagine if we got 2 maces tonight instead of 2 chests, dude, or 2 necks instead of 2
Hey,
chests.
we got some Warrior loot, okay?
that's
Let's not
true.
push our luck here. We got some Warrior loot. We got some good pieces.
If you get some weapons, some rolls, that'll be nice too.
Is the pet guarantee draw?
If you guys get the axe, are you gonna stop
Yeah.
being an Annihilator?
Yes.
Right? Yeah, you kinda have to, because it over.
Yeah, the axe strip just pushes it off.
The axe is better. It's higher prop,
We
right?
have the axe now, right?
Well, it's high.
You guys gave it to
It's higher.
You guys gave it to an enchantment shaman, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it's higher proc rate, and it's single proc versus trying to
He's
get
a
3
nice guy,
sacks.
George, and he won his SR roll. That's all I can say. So we were kind of happy that he won it.
The best day of that guy's life. That
he
axe
was
is
happy.
insane.
He was very happy. I was equally happy because I got cruel for my.
To be fair, enhancement shamans are actually do pretty decent in that raid.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of talking shit. Like, Like Shane's
Yes,
DPS.
If you want to talk shit, talk about us giving out 3.5 meg to a Holy Paladin.
That's wild.
That's the thing you can
That's
talk
SR. That's just how we do it, buddy.
If
That's
you
just how
did
we do it.
one item, not SR, that would be the item to do, not SR. Right? Because
It is SR, but I'm just saying it's kind of stupid.
to put it in context, right? For a dual wield warrior, right? That neck is as big of an upgrade as the mace from Mephistroth. So it's like it's insane. Maybe we'll get one next week, dude.
Maybe. Fingers crossed. You can get it 1.5 meg. It'd be nice.
George, you tagged me with a question mark. What's up?
I was just trolling you, man. Because Archon said, "What are these? What's wrong with the devs?"
Oh.
My bad, dude. Sorry, I thought you would realize.
Yeah, Ed, I mean, you're what? You're dev, you're community manager, you're PR.
I'm Shana.
You get paid, right? So you're rich now.
It's true.
You took away the items that I bought from the shop. And that makes you a bad person. And
Made sure Wholesome couldn't be naked in Stormwind anymore.
Yeah, yep. You're breaking role play. You're breaking fun. And I bet you're probably good puppies too.
What item would you want, George? Bro? If there was an item I dropped, is it the mace from
Me?
Mephi? Yeah. What?
I don't really care about that one. Probably the mace. If the mace dropped, I'd probably take it.
I don't care too much about loot, but that relic off of Sam's, I need it.
Yeah, that's insane.
The slow attack speed one? Yeah, we got that on the shaman. It's very
finally I get my quote Thunder Fury effect.
It is honestly, it's nice, but I don't know which things it works on because it doesn't seem to work on all bosses.
Well, it should work on all bosses, but what is it? Thunder Fury is going to override it, right? Because it's a higher reduce.
I don't know if they stack or not.
No, they don't stack. The one with the greatest effect is going to be effective on the boss.
Okay.
Somebody did the math somewhere. Hold on.
Anyways, it is very nice, Shark. It's a nice little thing for tank shaman. It will give you something else to use than the relic with like the damage.
Dude, we gotta kill Ruptron tomorrow. I need that Ret Paladin in my party for my boss.
Yeah, I know, but dude, you have to be realistic. Like, we're gonna spend
You know, what
all
we should
day
do?
on Methy. We're gonna spend all day on
What
Methy.
we should do? We should just give up Mephi. We should just kill Ruptron. And
How did you guys go earlier? Did you do the new like chest strat?
We did do a new chest strat.
Yeah, we did the new
What was it
chest
like?
strat. It was like Poglots, but it was 4 attempts, and the last one where we killed it was pretty clean, considering it. Okay, the whole fight felt less stressful, basically. There was fewer times where half the raid was below 50% health, and that was nice. We did have some problems with the punts in the start, but as soon as we figured that out, it seemed to be pretty neat.
Yeah.
Did you guys get up to? You guys are up to meth? Like after the raid?
Yeah, we when raid ended, we had killed. Nalmun. And
Did you do any attempts on meth?
We didn't do any attempts on meth. We had 10 minutes left, and we just said, "Fuck it, we're not gonna do that," because we basically had to redo chest, right?
I think next week we'll do night last.
And then we did.
That slowed us down today.
Yeah, Anomalous was a shit show because, but again, it's a Russian guy not understanding what the fuck not run through the middle of the room, man. And the thing is, we wiped to it twice, and then the third fight, I just decided I'm just gonna look where people run, and then I'll fucking call it out when you're on the wrong spot. And then we killed it on that attempt. It was so stupid, but that's what I mean, right? Like, it is just the language barrier across the board that just makes it so fucking difficult. Because I don't think he's not a bad player, but he just
has no fucking clue what's happening.
Yeah, no, it's just I think that's not it either. I think he's just not aware when I say something and maybe I speak too fast, right? Then it just doesn't catch on, right?
Yeah, oh dang, needs to stop griefing me on my anomalous.
Oh dang takes observation to steal it from me.
Oh dang takes the first bomb and griefing me. Griefing my thoughts.
That spell is already active.
I'm still happy with the killer anomalous was clean, but it was literally just people fucking running across the room for no reason. Like fucking zigzagging on the way back or some shit like that. Like I don't get it. But that's what we do. It's complete chaos, and I have no idea how I have no idea how other guilds, like big guilds, can't kill this stuff.
They
Because
can't
if
get
we
40
can kill
people,
it-
man.
Yeah, but if we can kill it, anybody can kill it.
It's this. The reason is because they're all trying to do their own, right? And they all have 35 people or 30 solid raiders, and then like 8 new people they recruited that are like literally in like MCBL gear.
Yeah, that
Well,
is
they
true.
picked
Like,
them up when they were MCBWL gear, gave them all Nax gear, but they don't have enough experience to perform at the.
my guild is also struggling too. Like, they have a lot of melees and zero. They had like for the last week in Kara, they had only 6 range DPSers, bro. 6. Yeah, no, they're trying to recruit and nobody's answering. Nobody.
You guys need to just go 40 warriors and just pop wreck and pull, and then just wait 30 minutes for the next guy.
Yeah, man, it's the first. Ever since Kara 40 was out, it's the first time I've seen gold recruitment messages with looking for boomkin. Looking for
Yeah.
First time. I'm like, whoa, what the hell? It's like end times here. People are looking for boomkins, like specifically. I was thinking, what the hell?
I think can you get through the raid without pumpkins? You probably can, but then you need.
I think you can, but you need like
But then
an
you
LE
need the
shaman, yeah.
elemental shamans, and the elemental shamans are harder to get than the boomkins, right?
Yeah, literally.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
There's only like 2 elemental shamans I know that play regularly.
Hey, I have an elemental shaman.
Is elemental shaman worse than a boomkin at the moment, or?
Oh,
I don't think-
elemental pomp, man.
Elemental is not
So,
like elemental.
so what's the catch? Why people don't play it? Because of the mana issue, or they don't like it, or?
I think the problem with elemental is that it's so rough until you get really decent gear.
It's basically you're playing a shit class until you get tier 3.
There's two problems. There's 2 problems with elemental. One, it has severe mana issues. 2, it's dog shit without like actual gear, and 3, every guild wants you to roll resto anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
You
so
play
there's
like-
very few people who get to the point where they actually get the gear. Like I have 2 shamans, and one is a tank shaman, and then I have an elemental shaman. And the elemental shaman, I didn't exist until I got like some Nax pieces, because
Wait,
half the
you have a
fights I
tank
didn't.
shaman?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I knew that.
Yeah. I think I was I actually think I talked to you, Shark, when I started.
Oh yeah, you definitely did.
You made me fucking do that fucking Blackstone crown for your stupid tank shaman. I remember that.
Yeah, but that was before the CC thing. You know,
Blackstone Ground is great before you got circlet.
yeah,
Made me
right.
slave away in fucking Stillifus.
We killed so many. I don't know how that thing is supposed to be 50% drop chance. It didn't exist.
Hey, buddy, you want to come help me kill some council lords? Oh yeah, sure. I think I was there for like a week. We were down there. For like a week.
We were just. I think we ended up killing like maybe 16, something like that, before it fucking dropped.
Yeah, Kara is is not that melee friendly, I have to say. Compared to Nax, which is just like a massive jerk off session.
Pretty much, yeah. It's like a 180.
I will say that I have a lot more fun now in Kara 40 than I do in Nax. Like the Nax I still run is something I just want to get through, and then the Kara 40 I have a lot more fun.
Well, it's Kara's kind of made me not want to go to Nax.
Right? That's how I feel too. And I'm still fucking looking for a weapon. I did get checkmate today on an off spec, I think.
You fucking jinxed this, man. You got us 2 fucking shitty mates.
I'm sorry, I said checkmate, and then he fucking dropped 2 checkmates. That's not my fault, Brady. I didn't manifest the item. I promise you.
Pretty much did. Pretty much did.
Oh my god. Hey, I got a fun new teamwork. Honestly, I think I'll be using the weapon because it's just better than anything I have. So hopefully it helps a little bit.
Yeah, where's the Ashbringer, man? Yeah,
It doesn't exist, Brady. You already know. I passed it twice, and I never fucking seen it again
It went
since.
to the Ret Paladin who disappeared. That came up
After the day after he got it, we never saw him again. But that's the Puck life, right?
Now, I'm talking about the one that joined that guild. He like disappeared. Like,
Which one?
the one that's Kubalin this one. The one that can't like message on Discord properly.
Our communication failures. Fucking.
Have you got like translators in the guild that like translate to like the Russian players and stuff?
Yes,
like,
yes, seriously.
That's
yes,
so
seriously.
funny.
Like
so it's like Chinese whispers.
We did that all the time during progression here too.
We have
people who translate to French.
It's like, all right,
translate to
Dimitri.
Russian. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
1 or
it's
2
so
times
funny.
in Chinese. Yeah.
And then by the time that all the translations are done, they have a completely different message.
Yeah, like they're like
One
kill left
side away.
instead of right, like, and then I just get angry and yell in Danish, and then it's just all over. There's just no one who understands anymore.
Do you have any sort of like requirements at all? Like they have to understand English? Like
We did
How do you operate?
used to have like we didn't used to have any requirements. Now we low-key started adding that they need to be able to at least understand written English.
because of Kara?
Yeah, basically. At this point it's just getting so tough. There's so many mechanics. If you can't like inform someone on the fly what they're supposed to do, it's so difficult. And we don't do what George does. Like George fucking plans every mob out from one end to
Micromanages.
the other end of the raid, right? We basically just fucking wing it. I can't. Like we
What I
don't know
did.
we don't know who's tanking 4 horsemen before we stand in front of the room, basically.
Yeah, I can't do that. That would give me too much anxiety.
We've talked about that before.
Yeah, I just can't. I can't handle raiding like that. I can raid like that, obviously. I just can't lead like that. Like it's different skill sets, right? Basically.
I don't know if what I
Plenty of
do
ways
is
to
considered a
skin a
skill
cat.
set.
Like, I mean, it is. It's like it's not chaos, but it's like organized chaos, right?
Yeah, a
That's
little
kind
bit.
of the phrase you use. Like,
Yeah. What is it? I can't remember the English version, but something like. What the fuck is it? It's something about smart people plan and geniuses chaos or something like that in our language.
I like to know I like to know what every single person doing on a fight, so I can adjust on the fly and also know specifically who's fucking up if we can't kill stuff.
Oh, I 100% say that the way you do things are better.
I don't think that's different,
I
bro.
can easily agree with that.
It's just different. 2 ways. There's tons of different ways to skin a cat, right? And the result's the same.
I think the problem is it basically comes from when we were started on the server and we were just doing like MCs and Blackwing layers, right? We didn't really know who's gonna show up. We didn't know if we had enough signers, so we just had to do everything on the fly. So we just never got into the planning. The closest we have gotten to really like get into planning was when we started taking SRs, and then Brady now has made like a sheet for Kara 40, and that sheet has like some stuff on it, like who goes left, who goes right, and cruel and stuff. But we don't.
People don't read it anyways. People don't
Yeah,
read it.
yeah, I know. I'm well aware people don't read it, Brady. I know people don't read it.
Hey, what does this boss do? Hey, it's honestly.
But yeah, so because people don't read it, we still have to like do things on the fly to kind of understand.
So when you guys went into Kara, was that just like your Nax Pug team?
Basically, it was just whoever signed up for the day.
We
The first day, the very first day when they released it, we went in there with like 30 people. We didn't really try the most. We did the 3 attempts, right? We didn't have enough people. And then the next time we went in, we kind of gathered the sheet, made sure we have enough people, and then we went in. And then I think on the first day we killed 1 boss, 2 bosses, so it wasn't like great.
We killed Narmoon.
Yeah, right. And then the next time we killed in Tankergo, right? I think so. We accidentally found out you can pull the boss and then have the ads like run back and kill them one by one.
Yeah, but it was pretty much our roster was who do we see in next that's not stupid. That's
yeah, that was kind of what we tried to base it on. Because we have enough people to take from, right? So we tried to take the maybe not the ones who understand us the best, but the least dumb people, right? And then we went from there.
How many people ended up getting like benched?
Scroll up.
How many people lost their ranks? I don't know. I know Michael did.
We had 9 people benched. And then the week after, when we killed the first boss, it was 4. And then it just started gradually growing. Now we've got like 15 people on the bench.
Just waiting, yeah. How many people were like banned from the raid for like poor performance?
And we're not adding any more to the bench. If they're melee in Chickies now, we just tell you can't join. There's no way, right? We have already 15 people on bench, right? There's no way.
We basically benched one person. We banned one person.
There's only one person but he left, right? Natara?
And Michael. Kind of benched Michael.
Yeah, but I think
Who did you ban?
I don't think Michael.
Benched Michael.
You said you banned someone that like left Natara or something.
We banned a guy called Natarik. He's the dude who like.
Well, we didn't ban him. So we basically have a rule, right? If you fuck something up really badly that causes a raid wipe, right? Then we bench you for 1 day, so you kind of get your shit together and you cool off, and then next week you can come back. There's nothing to change. You don't lose your SR. You keep your points. You keep everything else, right? But we benched him and he fucking lost it and ignored me already, and then never came back. Left us. So we didn't ban him. He just kind of lost his shit. And like I understand that we're harsh, right? But it's because it is a PUC. Like if everyone doesn't carry together, right? That's why we have pretty strict requirements on consumes and all that stuff. If we don't all carry together, because our communication is so erratic, we need to make sure people are doing their job. And he wiped us twice on Medivh without wiping us on Medivh. Like he fainted death, had the mark, went down, wiped the raid. We told him don't do that again. He did it the next time we got there. And then we said, hey, if you can't listen to us, then you gotta sit a day on the bench. And he did not take that kindly.
Who are we talking about?
A guy called Natarik, a hunter. He was in the dragon.
Oh, yeah.
He kind of flipped it already.
Oh yeah, he ate my guns.
Yeah, so. And that's just, it's just one of those things that happen, right? Like...
Wait, Brady, you're Riadris or?
Yeah. Riadris.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay.
But other than that, we have had pretty calm people in Kara 40, and also when we bench people, they don't really feel that bad. Like we have a pretty simple rules about like how it works. If you're a single cause of a raid, if you ass pull something, if you give results in a wipe, then it's a loot ban in the sense that no loot for this raid, nothing is lost. You keep your SR, you keep your points, all that stuff, and then next time you come back, everything's normal. There's no hate. There's nothing. It's just if you are actively stopping the raid in progressing, then it's on you, right? Because you shouldn't be doing those things because you can avoid those things. They are not hard to avoid. People can consider them rough, right? But They are well aware of the rules before they join, so it's not like it's a surprise. Like if we make a mistake on loot or anything like that, right? We'll hard reserve the item for the next guy if we give it to the wrong person or something.
Yeah, I found Pogues are actually more strict than like most guilds, ironically.
Yeah, but we have to be. I feel like we have to be because if we take lazy people, quote unquote, or people who just don't care that they're wiping like other people, it hurts the whole like environment and everything else.
Yeah, it's a horrible environment if you got like half the raid that like cares deeply and then the other half are just like bozos.
Right? Yeah.
Who was the guy that got kicked out of like I think it might have been the Kara and the Tear raid, and then went and ninja looted Cold Embrace's like bank as revenge? Who was that?
For something special?
I can't carry.
Someone was telling the story last night. It was so funny.
Ninja looted here? I don't think.
No, like he got kicked out in the Tear, like the raid, but then he got like angry and then went and ninja looted like Cold Embrace's bank, like cheap bank.
Is that Silverstein?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh boy,
Oh, really?
I didn't know all that.
I didn't know that.
Like I know he left Nater, but I didn't know anything else. Wow.
Yeah, someone was telling the story last night. It was really funny.
Damn, that's rough.
I will say this, George, you are so much better than me to keep your cool, by the way. I don't know if he's still here, but I am having a hard time keeping my cool sometimes. Even you, Brady. Today you lost your shit on Anomalous.
Yeah?
Yeah. When I have to tell you to calm down, then it's
Oh, you were telling him to calm down? You were holding him back?
yeah, it's
That's funny.
It's when Brady and Caulfield get angry, and I have to tell them to calm down. It's like the tables have turned.
It's good though. It's like good cop, bad cop.
Yeah.
Oh, you were mad at the Russian dude running all over the place? Was that what was happening?
He was
I was
mad after the raid. He was mad at
we killed the boss, and like people were sat there talking about tactics for like 10 minutes, and I basically said, I basically got mad and I told them all to shut up and to stop
On a boss that's on farm.
to stop arguing over the tactics and just do it after raid because we're just wasting time. I told them all to shut up.
There's too many chefs in the kitchen.
Well, yeah, it's kind of we killed him, and then people are going back into the room, like showing how they were moving, and it's like, why? It's like we're trash. We should just keep going forward, and I basically told them to shut up and just keep going forward.
Yeah, that's also why I like being here, because it feels like I'm having a day off. It's like it's a vacation, like the meme. It's a kind of a reward. It's like a reward. It's nice being here.
So like turn your brain off, yeah.
Well, I don't
really
turn
needs
it off, right? But I focus on the. But I get to focus on actually playing the game instead of playing it for everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, Ray leading Kara is looks nightmarish, to be honest.
It definitely can be. I think George was feeling it a little bit today when people were killing the fucking things when they're charging in.
He was feeling not Rapturian because it's just like, dude, how many fucking times do you have to be told not to like kill the mob until it's said to kill it?
Yeah. That can.
That's a prime example of people just turning their brain off.
Yeah, and that's the kind of stuff like we just can't handle. Like we don't accept that, right? Like if we tell you to not do something, then you don't fucking do it. Like if you do it once,
Well, 'cause you're, like, wasting people's
if
consumes
it's on
stuff.
progression, right, it's a different thing. But when it's something on farm, then it should be fucking like it should be in the back of your mind, right, at all times. We just simply don't do this.
Yeah. Well, it's also like it's expensive as well, like doing that sort of shit over and over again.
Yeah, and it's expensive more than one way in another, right? It also costs people their time. Why can't I find my damn DPS gear?
How do you guys think you're gonna go with this sort of new version of math?
Oh, it's gonna be shit show
Oh,
tomorrow.
it's easiest way to explain it. Clown car that opens up and 40 people just walk out of it.
I'm just gonna expect to not kill it.
You guys did kill it like before the change, right?
Yeah.
We got 1 week to kill it before we changed, and it was.
And now it's immediately changed.
Yeah.
It was a fucking struggle. Yeah.
But
People
I
weren't
think-
taking me and JDO seriously when we said, "Oh yeah, the fight's like way harder." I'm like, "What?" It's like, yeah, you're gonna see tomorrow.
It's night and day, dude. Math felt like a fucking joke before. It's so
yeah,
hard
it
now.
felt really clean as soon as people stopped breaking shackles. We just killed it. It was that simple. We just killed it. The second we didn't die to a shackle, we just killed it.
Now it's like everything else can kill you.
Yeah, we were telling them like, "Oh, you must."
I think he's the hardest fight now.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
I think the
Yeah,
first thing
I think
we're gonna do
rightfully
is
so.
we're gonna have to find the people who can do decursive, like can do curse, right? Deal with the curse, and then we just have to log out and make sure they have add-ons for it. Like there's no way we can do it otherwise. 100% they
Just
have it.
everybody. Just everybody. You're talking about all the mazes and.
So the super WoW version of Decursive, I just wrote this in the Kara channel, but for people who can't see it, the super WoW version of Decursive, the latest one, just shows you Doom of Outland. It does not even show you Dread of Outland. So
Yeah, it was really easy. It was like night and day compared to yesterday. Yeah. The one I linked, you must download this add-on, please. And I probably like half the people downloaded it, and the other half just went, "What? I don't need that."
Nah, it cannot be that bad. Someone else will do it. That is the worst thing in a puck. Everyone always
I think
thinks
you'll be
someone else
fine
will
with the Doom, to be honest. It's just the DPS, right? It's DPS.
Ready? How do you think our DPS is gonna do? I think our DPS is honestly okay now, right?
I think you guys' DPS is pretty good. I think your guys' raid DPS actually is probably higher than ours.
I think our DPS is good. Yeah, we've got pumpers.
The problem
only
is we
bad
don't
thing
have much brain behind it. There's a lot of damage, but there's not a lot of brain behind it.
The key to that fight is making the call on when you stop decursing.
Yep.
Because
It's all on you, JDO.
it's gonna be different
right, it's all on
different
me.
on every
Right.
single pull.
But I don't get my tunic of demonic deception tomorrow when I yell at you.
Yeah, that sounds good. You know what, Brady? If we are there for 1.5 hours, I'm not gonna bother doing any calls. I'm just gonna talk Danish the rest of the fight and see if it improves anything. see if people fucking lock in or not.
Like the calculation you have to make is, can we like how long away is shards? How many people will die before the next set of shards? If it's less than 4, you stop decursing. If you can kill the boss in like
So
the
what
next,
is your goal? Is your goal like 25, 30? When do you think? After the third one?
it depends on your rate. I think probably sub 30. Somewhere between the third one and the fourth one is when you stop decursing, I think. For most raids.
You had a fair point. You can stop doing it and turn it back on again.
Yeah, that's true.
And that
as
was
well.
the one note I really took from this raid, was that was the, except for the Ruption fight, right? I was trying to glue as much in as I could, but the Memphis was the whole, like, you can turn it on and you can turn it off, right? If we have to run out, maybe we just let a guy die.
Well, hopefully people listen, man. Half the Russians are gonna hear "stop decursing" and go, "Yes, I must." Decurse
Yes!
it."
Oh, it's DPS time, boys! I heard pop cooldowns.
Because our kill was really sketchy, right? Because of the shackle break, but also because of the rain. But if we didn't get those extra 2 Doom Guards, it actually would have been super clean. we would have killed it like 7 or 8 seconds before the rain, and like it would have just looked like, oh, we killed it with 30 people alive, really clean, good job, sort of thing.
Not to be that guy, but also if we didn't break shackles at all, there would probably been a few tries earlier.
Yeah, I think so. I think there's a couple of attempts where we could have killed it earlier too. There's 1 or 2 where it was looking really good.
There's one attempt that was looking so good. Like,
I think it was
like-
when the second one
Yeah,
Cade
Kane
popped.
did
It was
the
like
popped one where I was like, ah, shit, this could have been it.
yeah, that's the Cade one. Yeah, that was looking like a kill.
because we were through the second intermission, right?
Yeah, and I knew that if I have full mana in the second intermission, like we're sailing.
All the ads were dead. We had no Doom Guards up, and the boss was like 4% ahead where it had been at any point before.
Yep.
So yeah, that felt like
What was it? He
way
said about
cleaner
the
than the
second
kill,
one?
actually.
Fear Ward? That was his.
He said he fear ordered, but it's like there is no apart from Feign Death, which moves your character, right?
Wait, what moves your character?
Feign Death moves your character. Feign Death pops. If you feign Death while shackled, it pops the shackle.
Oh, feign that. Okay.
Yeah.
From the hunter. Oh, okay.
But apart from that, the only way he pops is when people move, and people say like, "Oh, I just did this," but what's happening is they're just slightly tapping a key. It's near their keybind.
But how did Caden move? He said he was fear warding or something like
Yeah,
how
so
that
he must have
counts.
just tapped a movement key at the same time as casting Fear Ward.
He fear warded me actually. It was weird. And
Is it worth it?
Or you just have free cooldown.
Yeah, because that's literally like that shackle thing. It's reading like movement from a movement key. So like the only reason I really know that is because there's people who have an add-on that like when shackle pops, it goes into your keybinds and removes those keybinds and then puts them back on when shackles over. It's kind of fucking cringe, but
You know what?
yeah,
you know what?
it's crazy.
If that shit breaks and you can't move your character afterwards.
I know, right?
Oh, you do that with a console script, don't you?
It's just standing there with it.
Yeah.
I think that's what this is.
Yeah, I'll look more into it real quick. Acolytes was bitching about it last week, so
Bitching that it exists.
yeah. Which I understand because that's pretty freaking cringe.
I mean, I looked at coding that automatically into like bigwigs or something, but it's been very difficult.